Everyone, welcome to the 10th regular session of the 15th Sangguniang Bayan. Today, Monday, 9 o'clock in the morning, our presiding officer, Honorable Jonathan E. Lozano. May I request everyone to please rise, and we forgo with the singing of the national anthem, the provincial hymn, and the Maramag hymn. We will pursue with the Bible passage and the prayer to be led to us by the Honorable Paulican.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Our Bible passage for today's session, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 to 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, and your ways are not my ways. This is very word of the Lord. For us, the heavens are higher than the earth. So are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8 and 9. Prayer. Lord our God, we thank you for following us to come to you and to stand before your face. We thank you for helping us throughout our life on earth, for strengthening our faith in you, and our trust in all you do. Bless us and give us courage. May your light shine out among the peoples so that they recognize your will. May your light shine out so that your name may be praised and we can rejoice in the new time you give us. For you will be at work, and you will accomplish it, even when do not know what will become of our time. You know what our needs, and you will carry out your will. You will let your name be honored. You will bring your kingdom, and you will change everything for the good. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Good morning, everyone. May I request to our Honorable Secretary to do the roll.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. Please acknowledge if your name is called. Acting Vice Mayor Presiding Officer, Honorable Jonathan E. Lozano.
Present.
Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Nestor G. Paulican.
Present.
Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Bernard Lawrence L. Zubiri.
Present.
Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Estrella Cabinta Cuadrasal.
Present.
Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Jofidel P. Doromal. Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Roy Y. Cabalquinto. Sangguniang Bayan Member, Honorable Samuel S. Bugas. ABC President, Honorable Paquito A. Catin Jr.
Present.
SK Federation President, Honorable John Sixto S. Calolo.
Present.
And IP Mandatory Representative, Honorable Presiding Officer, is not yet around.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary. Nonetheless, the quorum is achieved considering the number of those who are present. Quorum is hereby declared. We'll now request our Majority Floor Leader, Honorable Nestor Paulican, to facilitate the proceedings of today's session.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. I move to dispense the reading of the journal and minutes of the previous session, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Second the motion.
There's a motion from Honorable Paulican of reading of the journal of previous minutes. Session seconded by Honorable Zubiri. Motion approved.
Is there any correction? If there is none, I move to adopt and approve the journal and minutes of the previous session.
Second the motion.
Any correction? If there is none, I move to adopt and approve.
Okay, acknowledge Honorable Cuadrasal.
Honorable Presiding Officer, may I request that the number 6 under the referral previously referred to the Special Investigation Committee by transferred as item for information of the August body, considering that as per further evaluation of the subject documents, the same does not require any legislative action.
Okay. Noted, Honorable Cordesal. Please take note, Honorable Secretary.
Thank you.
If there any, Honorable Presiding Officer, if there is none, I move to adopt and approve the journal and minutes of the previous session, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Second.
There's a motion from Honorable Paulican to adopt and approve the reading of the journal minutes of the previous session, seconded by Honorable 𝐒𝐶𝐂. Motion is hereby approved.
Honorable Presiding Officer, we are now on the reading of the referral of purpose, measure, and communication. May we request our Secretary, Ms. Crescencia Raquel Cabinta Pader. Ma'am.
Thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. For the first item for referral, Resolution number 2025-34 of Barangay Dulugan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 8, 2025, entitled Resolution Approving to Request Honorable Attorney Jose Joel P. Doromal, Municipal Mayor through Honorable John Lester Tan Malactan, Municipal Vice Mayor, Maramag, Bukidnon, to investigate the project construction of revetment downstream and upstream of Muswan Bridge along Taganibong Creek, Maramag, Bukidnon.
Refer to the Committee on Engineering.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Natural Resources and Environment Protection. Honorable Subiri.
Engineering.
Noted. Honorable Presiding.
Next item, letter signed by Roberto V. Boniales, Jr., President of Base Camp Corn and Cassava Farmers Association, with office address at Purok 11 Base Camp, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 8, 2025, application for accreditation in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon.
Refer this item to the Committee on Cooperative.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Cooperatives. Honorable Subiri.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Next item, letter signed by Matt L. Lawat, President of Anahawan Motorella Drivers Association, with office address at Anahawan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 8, 2025, application for accreditation in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon.
Refer this item to the Committee on Cooperatives.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Cooperatives. Honorable Subiri.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Next item, letter signed by Leonarda T. Sobrepeña,
Referred to the Committee on Cooperatives. Honorable Subiri.
Noted.
Next item, letter signed by Knight Pedro R. Belano, Jr., Grand Knight of Knights of Columbus, Fraternal Association of the Philippines, Maramag Chapter, with office address at Marcelo H. del Pilar Street, Purok 5A North, Poblacion, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 9, 2025, application for accreditation in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon.
Refer this item to the Committee on Cooperatives.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Cooperatives. Honorable Subiri.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Next item, letter signed by Arnel D. Gastar, President of San Ramon Calagutay Farmers Association, with office address at Purok 10, Base Camp, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 9, 2025. Application for accreditation in the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon.
Referred to the Committee on Cooperative.
Item has been referred to the Committee on Cooperatives. Honorable Subiri.
Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Next item, last item for referral, letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor received on September 12, 2025, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for passage of resolution approving the PhilHealth Konsultasyong Sulit at Tama or PhilHealth Consulta Package Utilization. Please consider this matter as urgent.
Refer to the Committee on Health, Honorable Lucinia. Isa member. Noted, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you. Please refer to the item to the member, Honorable Paulican.
Item B, Communications, letter signed by Honorable Michael C. Retardo, Punong Barangay of Dulugan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on September 12, 2025, requesting for a copy of all documents submitted by the latter concerning the Barangay Satellite Public Market of Dulugon, Maramag, Bukidnon. Honorable Presiding Officer, they are requesting the copy of all documents submitted concerning the Barangay Satellite Public Market of Dulugon, Maramag, Bukidnon. If the Sangguniang will agree, Honorable Presiding Officer.
So we'll request a copy. May I ask the Sangguniang Bayan member if we will agree to give a copy?
Mr. Chair, unsa nga copy ang ilang ginapasabot katong gihatag sa katong talipapa?
Yes, Honorable Doromal, regarding the documents submitted on the previous administration as well for the Barangay Satellite Public Market. As you can remember, in the previous session, there was a complaint submitted to the Ombudsman regarding the public satellite public market. So I think they will consolidate all the documents for their attachments.
Okay, Mr. Chair. So it depends upon the members, no? Sa laws and rules. So do we have a copy, Ma'am Raquel?
The copies are the barangay ordinance, the committee hearings. Those are the copies that they wanted to have, and then the resolution granting or the resolutions and well, there's no ordinance. Resolutions only from the Sangguniang Bayan. And the copy of barangay ordinance that they have submitted and public hearings documents.
Okay. Anyway, for me, no, wa may problema siguro og tagaan nato silang copy.
Honorable Secretary, na-approve na ba na nga nanay kuan? Nahimuan na kanang ipasa ang ipangayo nilang nga kopya?
Na naman sa ato ang copy ana. So sa nana sa atong table sa secretaries of nana sa imong no?
Yes, Honorable Presiding Officer, we will just, before we release the documents, we will also first ask for the approval of the Sangguniang since it's the Sangguniang's public records, Honorable Presiding.
For the approval,
Official public records,
Honorable
Honorable Presiding
Presiding
Officer.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Secretary.
for the-
Okay.
for the
Yes,
approval of the
Honorable
August body,
Subiri.
Okay ko nga maghatag sa document.
Okay. Mangutana ko sa August Body o ginsa ang pabor nga mohatag og kining kopya para sa request. Please raise your right hand. Honorable Quadrasal, Honorable Colilo, Honorable Siberia, tanan, okay. Thank you. Request granted, Honorable Secretary.
Kapitan. Basta si Kapitan ang nag-request.
Next item, Honorable Presiding Officer, Resolution Number 2025-176 of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan received on September 9, 2025, approving Ordinance Number 2025-052 of the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon, entitled An Ordinance Prescribing the Use of Maramag Literature as Supplementary Reading Materials for the Students of Maramag, Bukidnon, and for this purpose, creating the Quality Assurance and Review Board, establishing guidelines and appropriating funds thereof. Number 3, Resolution Number 2025-189 of the 28th Sangguniang Panlalawigan received on September 9, 2025, approving Ordinance Number 2025-054 of the Municipality of Maramag, Bukidnon, entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Federation of Senior Citizens Association of Maramag, Bukidnon, and providing of its composition, powers, and duties of its members, and providing funds therefor. Next item, message from the Department of Interior and Local Government, Region 10, Northern Mindanao, received on September 10, 2025, with the subject enjoining all local government units to establish Local Culture and the Arts Council. Number 5, forwarded copy of the letter signed by Jose Apollo Y. Pacamalan, Regional Executive Director of Department of Agriculture, Regional Field Office 10, received on September 11, 2025, furnishing the guidelines in the creation of the Municipal Agricultural and Biosystems Engineer as mandatory position, as well as its office known as 𝐒𝐚𝐲, and the mandatory requirements for LGUs to establish an agricultural and biosystems engineering, particularly the 𝐒𝐚𝐲 for municipalities as an eligibility criterion for availing the PRDP projects, effective August 23, 2025. Item number 6, letter signed by Maribel B. Baquiler, HR Supervisor of Crystal Sugar Company, Incorporated, received on September 11, 2025, requesting for a copy of official list of registered non-governmental organization in the municipality of Maramag.
Honorable Presiding Officer, for the purpose of the list of the CSO, ni-request ang lista. Basing atay layuda. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Zubiri, the chairperson of the cooperatives, we will give copies to them.
For the purpose of what purpose?
I-indicate nila
Indicate para sa basing atay sila
kung saan nga
layuda
purpose.
sa atong mga CSO. For what purpose?
GSO, magod. NGOs. NGOs ba?
If I may read the letter, Honorable Presiding Officer, good day. I am respectfully requesting from your good office an official list of registered non-governmental organization within the municipality of Maramag, including the names of their current chairman or president. These documents will be used for the information and educational campaign of our company. I sincerely hope for your assistance and favorable response at the soonest possible time. Should you need for further information, please feel free to contact or email hr@crystalsugar.com.ph. Thank you for your kind attention and support. Respectfully yours, Maribel B. Baquiler, HR Supervisor, for information and educational campaign.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Secretary. The request of the Crystal Milling Company, I move to grant the request. Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, acknowledge, Honorable Durmal.
with regard to the operation of Sugar Crystal Milling Company, not all NGOs siguro, Mr. Chair, na may mga uban ditong organizations na dili related sa operations of the Crystal Sugar. So, kanan gyud ang ihatag dito nga mga NGOs.
Sige, select lang nila basin ng
Maybe those NGOs related to the operation of the sugar mill. Kaya naalala nga itong mga PWD nga mga associations, ato po itong ihatag sa ilaha.
Thank you, Honorable Durmal.
siguro sa nasabtan ko, mga beneficiary siguro.
Mga association.
Association. Siguro ang ato nga mga members, kung may mga beneficiary, kasi mo itong ilang nga tagan sa ilang nga program.
Anyway, may legal impediments anak, no?
Oh.
Wala man siguro, okay lang siguro Mr. Chair, wala man po legal restriction nga anyway, copies raman po sa ato ang mga NGOs.
Basta kung may mga benefits or privilege nga
Okay.
ihatag nila.
Thank you, Honorable Durmal.
Okay.
Siguro po, need lang na nila siguro kay labi na sa mga association nga nakakuan sa ilaha, like ng mga subok pa, ABSP, USPBE. So kinanglan siguro nila na nga mga kopya. Then sa uban pod nga mga cooperatives siguro basin pod og naay mga unsa ni mga kining assistance pod nga pwede pod nga ipaabot pod nila sa Crystal, no? So, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, request granted.
Rejoinder, Honorable Chair.
Yes, acknowledge, Honorable Katin.
Actually, as far as with the letter of Ms. Maribel Baquiler, HR Supervisor of Crystal Sugar Company, actually, they are asking for that list of the NGO because they are, if ever that any NGO will ask financial assistance from them, that will be their business. That is all, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Katin.
So thank you. Item number 7, last item for communication. Message from the Department of Interior and Local Government, Region 10, Northern Mindanao, received on September 12, 2025, with the subject Conduct of Revalidation Survey for LGUs, provinces, cities, and municipalities regarding its exercise of quasi-judicial functions. They are just requesting if the Sangguniang Bayan had already have their internal rules of procedure for the quasi-judicial cases or functions or administrative cases. In the Sangguniang, today Sangguniang Honorable Presiding Officer, the Sangguniang had included in their internal rules of procedure the administrative case functions.
Ano ba tayo?
Honorable Presiding Officer, it was already discussed during the inaugural session, included in the internal rules of procedure, the functions, if ever there is a complaint from the barangay to the Sangguniang, that you will serve as the judicial body, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary.
And in addition to the Sangguniang will also have their PCL, CLEP, and the subject, or the topic that will be discussed is quasi-judicial as well, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Secretary.
That would be all from the Secretary's table, Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary.
Number 10, privilege hour. Number 11, question hour. Number 12, business for the day. Letter A, committee report. Number 1, Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulation, and Committee on Barangay Affairs.
Honorable Presiding Officer, good morning.
Good morning.
And my colleagues, I have here committee report number 2025-03 of the committee of committees on laws, rules, ethics, and regulations, and committees on barangay affairs and local government. To the presiding officer, subject ordinance number 01 series of 2025 of Barangay Laruhas, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on July 28, 2025, entitled Barangay Revenue Ordinance of Laruhas, Maramag, Bukidnon. Proponent, Sangguniang Barangay of Laruhas, Maramag, Bukidnon. Submitted by Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations, and Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government. Findings and recommendation. 1. Section 129 of the Local Government Code provides that each local government shall exercise its power to create its own sources of revenue and levy taxes, fees, and charges subject to the provision herein, consistent with the basic policy of local autonomy. Such taxes, fees, and charges shall accrue exclusively to the local government units. Number 2, Section 132 of the same code provides that the power to impose a tax, fee, or charge, or to generate revenue under this code should be exercised by the Sangguniang of the local government unit concerned through an appropriate ordinance. Number 3, also Section 152 provides that the barangay may levy taxes, fees, and charges which shall exclusively accrue to them. This, paragraph A, taxes. B, service fees or charges. C, barangay clearance. And D, other fees and charges. Number 4, on January 22, 2025, the Sangguniang Barangay of Larujas, during its third regular session, enacted an ordinance entitled Proposed Barangay New Omnibus Tax Ordinance of Barangay Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon. Number 5, the said ordinance was submitted to the 15th Sangguniang Bayan. It was jointly referred to the Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations and the Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government for review. Number 6, on June 23, 2025, the 15th Sangguniang Bayan, during its 146th regular session, referred back the said ordinance for modification. Number 7, on July 28, 2025, a modified ordinance number 01 series of 2025 of Barangay Larujas was submitted to the Sangguniang Bayan for review. Duly attached to the ordinance are the following: A, minutes of hearing dated January 24, 2025. B, attendance sheet dated January 24, 2025. And C, documentation during the public hearing dated January 24, 2025. 8, upon review of the ordinance number 01 series of 2025 by the newly constituted Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government and the Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations of the 16th Sangguniang Bayan, it was found that all recommendation made by the 15th Sangguniang Bayan were duly incorporated into the modified ordinance as follows. A, the title of the ordinance was revised to Barangay Revenue Ordinance of Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon. B, the invalid section imposing fees for violations such as public scandal, disturbances during benefit dances, and concealment of deadly weapons was omitted. C, the section prescribing a fixed rate for the payment of the community tax certificate CEDULA was omitted as it contradicts Section 157 of the Local Government Code. D, the section on penal provisions was omitted and instead a provision imposing surcharges on late payments was incorporated as Section 16 of the ordinance. E, a provision exempting first-time job seekers from paying the barangay clearance fee was incorporated as Section 14 of the ordinance. Letter F, the provision of the ordinance were rearranged according to their respective categories. G, a uniform rate for filing fees under the Katarungan Pambarangay was adopted. H, a minimum increase in the rental fees for barangay properties was incorporated. Number 9, upon review, ordinance number 01 series of 2025 of Barangay Larujas was found to be valid and within the legislative authority of the Sangguniang Barangay to enact. Number 10, now therefore, the committees hereby recommend to pass a resolution approving ordinance number 01 series of 2025 o Barangay Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on July 28, 2025, entitled Barangay Revenue Ordinance of Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon, submitted by yours truly and concurred by Honorable Jopidelpi Durumal, Member, Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government, Diosdado Siberia, o Barangay Affairs and Local Government, and the last, Honorable Roy Y. Cabalquinto, Member, Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations. Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to adopt this committee report.
Second.
There's a motion from Honorable Katin to adopt and approve the committee report, seconded by Honorable Cabalquinto. Motion approved.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I am now ready for question or for any question. If there is none, Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to calendar this for the third and final reading in this session.
There's a motion from Honorable Katin to calendar the item in the third and final reading, seconded by Honorable Rizal. Motion is hereby approved.
Okay? Second committee report number 2025-04 of the Laws and Barangay Affairs. To the presiding officer, subject ordinance number 002, series of 2024 of Barangay Dagumbaan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on April 22, 2025, entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting the Use of Modified Mufflers on Motor Vehicles within the Barangay Dagumbaan and imposing the penalties thereof. Proponent, Sangguniang Barangay of Dagumbaan, Maramag, Bukidnon. Submitted by Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations, Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government. Findings and recommendation. 1. Section 39 of Paragraph A, Paragraph 1 of the Local Government Code mandates the Sangguniang Barangay as the legislative body of the barangay to enact ordinances as may be necessary to discharge the responsibilities conferred upon it by law or ordinance and to promote the general welfare of the inhabitants therein. 2. On January 13, 2025, during the 124th regular session, the 15th Sangguniang Bayan of Maramag referred back Ordinance Number 004, Series of 2024 of Barangay Dagumbaan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on January 3, 2025, entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting the Use of Modified Mufflers on Motor Vehicles within the Barangay and imposing penalties thereof. Number 3, the ordinance was referred back because it imposes a penalty of 1,500 and imprisonment for over 6 months for the third offense, which is inconsistent with Section 391, Paragraph A and Subparagraph 14 of the Local Government Code, which only allows a maximum penalty of 1,000 for violations of a barangay ordinance. Additionally, the ordinance imposes a penalty of imprisonment which is not allowed for barangays. Furthermore, the ordinance lacks supporting documents such as minutes, attendance sheets, and documentation. Number 4, on February 24, 2025, the Office of the Secretary to the Sangguniang received a modified version of the said ordinance, which is Ordinance Number 002, Series of 2024, entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting the Use of Modified Mufflers on Motor Vehicles within the Barangay and imposing penalties thereof, duly attached to the ordinance which is submitted to the Sangguniang Bayan for review are the following: A, attendance sheet; B, minutes; and C, documentation. Number 5, on March 17, 2025, during its 133rd regular session, the 15th Sangguniang Bayan referred back Ordinance Number 002, Series of 2024, with the following recommendations. A, to include a section on exemption for motor vehicles with modified mufflers, such as those used solely for sports competitions, motor shows, and similar events. 2, B, to include a section specifying the allowable decibel limit for motor vehicles. Number 6, on April 22, 2025, the modified ordinance number 002, series of 2024, was forwarded to the Sangguniang Bayan for review. Number 7, upon review of ordinance number 002, series of 2024 by the newly constituted committees on Barangay Affairs and Local Government and the Committees on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulations of the 16th Sangguniang Bayan, it was found that all recommendations made by the 15th Sangguniang Bayan were duly incorporated into the modified ordinance as follows. A, Section 7 of the ordinance provides exceptions for motor vehicles equipped with modified mufflers. B. Section 8 of the ordinance specifies the standard and allowable decibel limit for motor vehicles. Number 8, upon review ordinance number 002 series of 2024 of Barangay Dagumbaan was found to be valid and within the legislative authority of the Sangguniang Bayan to enact. Number 9, now therefore the committee hereby recommend to pass a resolution approving ordinance number 02 series of 2024 of Barangay Dagumbaan, Maramag, Bukidnon, received on April 22, 2025, entitled an ordinance prohibiting the use of modified mufflers on motor vehicles within the Barangay Dagumbaan and imposing penalties thereof. Submitted by yours truly, Chairperson, Committee on Barangay Affairs and Local Government, Member, Committee on Laws, Rules, and Ethics, and duly concurred by Honorable 𝐒𝐂𝐍 Dorumal, Honorable Diosdado L. Severia, and Honorable 𝐒𝐂𝐿𝐵. In this regard, Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to adopt this committee report.
There's a motion from Honorable Katin to adopt and approve the committee report, seconded by Honorable Cavalquinto. Motion is hereby approved.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I am now ready for any question or inquiry as far as my committee report is concerned.
Mr. Chair, nala ko yung may pangutana, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable.
Because it was
Roman.
not it was not stated in the ordinance where those the fines goes kung asa siya paingon ang mga fines ana. And it should be graduated siguro ang kuan na, Mr. Chair, nga na first offense, second offense, and third offense. So wala dito na state kung ang penalties, ang fines, kung asa siya padulong.
Actually, no. In response to the inquiry of my colleague, Honorable Dorumal, actually, since this is a barangay ordinance, automatically, the funds derived from any penalties will go to the coffer of the barangay government. That is, kay automatic medyo na barangay ordinance.
Mr. Chair, no, second. Because of the involvement of the national office, it should be also, Mr. Chair, nga it is regulated also under the LTO office, kaning inaning nga mga pagdakop, no, naman tay national law in which dili pwede mo supersede ang atong barangay ordinance sa atong national law. Naman ko tay regulation about sa mufflers also from the LTO. So, basin, Mr. Chair, ba nga magka-contradict na noon ang atong barangay ordinance and atong national law nga mga fines, especially po also, Mr. Chair, sa regulation po sa atong land transportation office.
Actually, that is a very good idea because we are involved. Actually, that is true that we are involving the land transportation office because we are speaking of violation from motorcycle with improvised mufflers. Actually, actually on my part, being a new on this, a new member of this committee on laws, actually, I think it was already incorporated in their ordinance. So, since this is only a committee report, I can say that since you are part of this committee, di ba? We discussed this. We discussed this one during the committee report, during the committee hearing. So I think.
Mr. Chair, for the information of everybody, this ordinance, Mr. Chair, is not made by this august body, the 6th Barangay Council, municipal one. It was been made
By the
during the previous
15th
yeah.
15th
So we
Sangguniang
are not aware, Mr. Chair, especially when you have fines also, naman po dito, Mr. Chair, an impounding also of the unit. So do the barangay have the power to impound the vehicles to go dito sa ilang barangay? So it should be the subject for the regulations of the Land Transportation Office. So maybe Mr. Chair, if we approve this ordinance for now, so there are underlying circumstances, Mr. Chair, na just subject to be corrected. So since atua pa manigi, pass on naman is atua. So we did not review it, Mr. Chair. No, wala pa na po na review. Kay lisod man ko ini, Mr. Chair, kay it involves the national law. So kung ato ni siyang i-empower dito sa barangay, so they have the power to impound the unit, and they have also na-fines na ilang ihatag. Basin unta, Mr. Chair, what is the power of the barangay to impound the unit? So it should be subject to rules and regulation also of the Land Transportation Office.
Actually, Mr. Chair, that is a very good suggestion of our colleague, because honestly speaking, I was not able to review all the provisions of this ordinance, because as earlier stated by Honorable Romal, this ordinance was passed during the 15th Sangguniang, and we just talk it over for purposes nga this will be the resolution which will be passed during this 16th Sangguniang Bayan.
Okay. I thought magos, Mr. Chair, I send binako i-report ba ni siya no nga kuan. Pero Mr. Chair, no, regarding with this, Mr. Chair, no, I advise, Mr. Chair, nga it should be first, no, ato sa nang i-refer back sa with the consultation also to the Land Transportation Office. Kay it involves magod, Mr. Chair, nga penalties and impounding. So ato ning i-clarify kung asa ba i-impound ang unit ani. Kay basin unya, Master Chair, nga we are approving this resolution without due consultation to the Land Transportation Office. Kay wala ba po area for impounding ning barangay, Mr. Chair, kay wa po kakita sa barangay nga ka-impound og mga units. So ato la silong i-review, Mr. Chair, for further kuan aning laws aning before nato i-pass on. So mura siguro ang akong pleasure, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Durmal. Acknowledge, Honorable Sibiria.
Good morning. Ang kanang pagdakop sa motor, ang ordinance ana, naaman tayo ordinance din sa Maramag. Ang atong mga enforcer, deputized kana siya sa LTO. So ang barangay, daapon na sila deputized sa LTO. Before ka makadakop dito, dili na nimo dito i-hold ang motor. Within 24 hours, imo na siyang i-deposit sa LTO diri sa Maramag. Kay wala man sila impounding dito. Muna nga, ang gadakop ana, dili siya problema. Kay deputized man ang magtrabaho ana dito sa barangay, magdakop. Muna ang tanan nga traffic enforcer nato dito sa Maramag, dili po na sila makadakop kung dili na siya deputized sa LTO. So, katong na-deputize sa barangay, authorized gito siya nga magdakop nga para diha. Kay kung dili nato na siya ipasa, disturbo man kay nas katulogon. Kada alas 8, manggawas na sila tanan. So, disturbo gyud siya. Ana lang siya. Sa ako nga side, authorized magdakop ang enforcer o bantay bayan turnover dayon sa LTO. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Sibiria.
Thank you.
Okay, no? Kabahin po sa ordinansang ginahimo, as long as nga dili siya mo contradict gyud sa balaod ug sa existing nga gihatag sa LTO. Kung complementary nga gihimo nga gitagaan o pagkatungod ang lungsod nga mohimog strikto nga ordinansa. Kabahin sa question ni Honorable Durmal, asa padulong ang koleksyon sa mga penalties. Naay mga existing tanga kining ordinansa. Ang barangay, tanan nga mga makulik nga mga fines ana, ginasulod gid gyapon kay ang ginahimo nga resibo ana gikan man mo purchase man gikan sa treasurer. So tanan nga mga koleksyon mosulod gid gyapon sa treasurer. Sulod gid gyapon sa lungsod. Kini lang siguro dili lang kay linaw sa ato at tungod kay gihimo ni nga gisubmit nila during paman adtong 15th regular session. Ang ato ang nag-report, ang committee nato dili aware kani adto sa kabahin gyud ug unsa gyud morning kung question kabahin sa mga penalty sa first offense, second offense, third offense ahapod ang kuan. Depende na po sa August body kung unsay desisyon nila. It's either kung i-approve or dili kung gusto pa gyud. Kaya naaman tay mga previous nga mga daan nga mga SB members diri nga naapoy kasayuran pod kabahin atong pagpasa nila.
Okay, Honorable Presiding, may I?
Yes, Honorable Cabal Quinto.
Considering that this proposed ordinance during the 15th Sangguniang Bayan, actually I am the member of this committee. Since during the committee hearing, isang ilang concern nga nagpagawa sa ordinance sa tungod kay dili ingon nga panapi ang ilang gusto. Ang ilaha lang tungod sakto tong ingon ni Honorable Siberia. Kay kaning modified nga mapler bisag sa uban nga barangay maato ning madungog nga grabe kasaba gyud. So isa nga ilang concern nga ilaha lang ma-minimize. Naaman dito ang ilang na propose nga ordinance first offense, second offense, and third offense. Meaning, dili gid siya ingon totally nga ma-impound. Then, isang murag refer back tungod kay ang ilahang penalty is more than 1,000. No? So, dili lang po, kini lang ang na-approve during sa 15 Sangguniang Bayan nga barangay. Nanay, uban nga barangay nga na-approve tungod ani nga concern. Gani, gina-advise na to nga naaman tayo municipal ordinance regarding aning modified mapler. So, ang MOA, i-advise is ipa-adapt nila ang ato ang municipal ordinance. At the same time, diha na po magbari sa ato ang penalty. Tungod kay ang barangay level is below 1,000 lang yun ang ato ang in-advise. So, inana, stipulate na dito ang ilahang proposal. So, mauna hinungdan nga na refer back. Tingali, kana lang ako ang concern, Honorable President.
Thank you, Honorable Cabal Quinto. Yes, knowledge, Honorable Bugas.
Okay. This is an election in support to his advocacy nga doon na tay municipal ordinance ani. So, Maramag is composed of 20 municipalities. So, mangutana ta sa atong Secretary to the Sangguniang Bayan sa codified ordinance and resolution na abatay resolution nga municipal ordinance para makover ang tanan nga 20 barangays.
For the meantime, Honorable Presiding Officer, we will check on the codified general ordinances.
Honorable Presiding Officer,
Yes, Honorable Katin.
may I read the provisions or specific provisions of this barangay ordinance? Specifically, we have here the draft ordinance, which on section 9, penalties. We have violator shall be penalized in the amount of first offense, 500, a fine of 500 and above to remove or replace the loud muffler. Second offense, a fine of 1,000 pesos. However, the motor vehicle will, with modified muffler, shall be impounded until the administrative fine is settled. Take note. However, the motor vehicle with modified muffler shall be impounded until the administrative fine is settled. That is Section 9. In Section 10, the ordinance speak of the implementation. Barangay security groups, in the implementation of this ordinance, it is already clarified. Barangay security groups such as barangay tanods, barangay peacekeeping action team or BPAT, PROC, Island City leaders, and the Barangay Council shall be in charge in the effective implementation and enforcement of this ordinance with the supervision of Maramag Police Station. So it is stated already that in charge of this, the implementation of this ordinance includes with the supervision of the Municipal Police Station. So it answered that there is no more question as far as the legality of this ordinance is concerned, because prior to the drafting of this ordinance, they have already made study as far as well as coordination. With regards to the idea of our Honorable Siberia, it is good only if sa traffic enforcer the traffic enforcer the answer is that the traffic enforcers the enforcers that we have are what is meant by the authorized or sa LTO? Deputized. They are deputized. However, in this particular case, they will operate in close coordination with the municipal police station. In other words, they cannot violate because they have the guidance of the Maramag Police Station. So, automatically, they are deputized by the Land Transportation Office. So they will be guided. And aside from the fact that they will only enforce because they are only after the fine. First offense, 500, and the maximum of second offense. They are not after for the confiscation or whatsoever. With regards to the disposition of the impounded motor vehicle, what they are after is that they are only after for the payment of the fine imposed on violators. Any other comment from my colleague?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Durmal.
So it was not clearly stated in the ordinance. It should be put there that where the money goes. So it should be put in the barangay. And second, Mr. Chair, kinanglan nung ta, Mr. Chair, ang purpose na to, why we have, unsaon na to paggamit sa kwarta sa barangay, nga isa ilang koleksyon. So it should be subject to the MOOE sa operation sa barangay. It should be restricted, Mr. Chair, nga the money that goes to the barangay, nga it should be clearly stated where asa nila gamiton ang kwarta nga ilang makuha sa fines. Kaya wala man gud naka-state, Mr. Chair, kay basin unya ang kanang mga fines gamiton sa unsa nga mga kuan sa barangay. So it should be clearly stated nga ibutang gid siya sa MOE operation of the barangay. So ang mga fines nga magamit para regulated ang atong kwarta nga makuha, Mr. Chair. Kay it should be clear, Mr. Chair, nga basin unya ang kwarta nga mga fines asa lang magamit sa barangay. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Durmal. For clarification lang, Honorable Durmal, tanan nga mga koleksyon sa barangay, let's say na ay penalties, ang OR nga gihatag is from municipal. So, tanan nga makulik nga kwarta nimo, i-audit ni treasurer. Kaya ang resibo man ginagamit na to is from Municipality of Maramag man. So, walay kwarta nga musulod sa barangay nga sa ilaha lang general fund masulod balik na pod. Bahin ang sa unsay nag-gain nga koleksyon from barangay, mapadulong sa lungsod, ang bahin na lang dayon sa barangay pag-abot sa panahon. So walay koleksyon nga wala gihatagan og permiso nga si barangay na kaugalingon nga resibo aron nga sila lang ang makabenepisyo sa kwarta. Dili is mo balik gid siya sa lungsod sa Maramag.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. So, about sa statement gaganina ni atong honorable councilor, nga ang impounding of the unit. So, it is not clearly stated there. Kaya ang iyahamanggot, only the muffler should we get. So, ang muffler ay kwaon. About the unit, murag dili ta responsible ato lang ipadala ang unit sa ilaha or unsa gi-clear nga kuan Mr. Chair kay kung muffler lang ang atong interest, how about the unit? Kay naman gid dito nga i-impound gid siya pero napoy gi-relate dito nga we're not aftering for the unit, we are just aftering for the muffler only.
Okay.
So thank you Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Durmal. For information po, no, kining ordinance na mangiga-access sa national law ani, no? So gihimo po gihatagan po katungod ang lungsod nga muhimo po mas istrikto pa nga ordinansa. So gihimo po sa barangay tungod kay for the welfare man po ni sa peace and order po nato nga dili siya gyud nga makahatag kasamok. So depende na po ni siguro will ask the body nga kung i-approve ba nato ni nga ordinansa or subject for review pa po siya kay like gingon ni Honorable Durmal nga i-clarify gyud pod ang first offense, second offense, third offense, dayon ang impounding area asa pod, no? Labi na pod tong sa collection nga asa pod mapadulong. Pwede siguro ni the next pwede na to na i-defer. Depende sa body ha kung unsa inyong desisyon para nga at least man lang makuha pag yun ang uban nga resource person ani kung kinsa gid po dapat no kay I understand Honorable Katin during sa committee hearing dili pod siya ang naa no so kung gusto pod nga mabalaan gid pod sa tanan pwede siguro nga i-defer po pod nato no siguro I will ask the August body kung kinsa pod ang
With regards to that,
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable Paulican.
In addition sa kuan sa barangay Dagumbaan, actually kung magdakop gyud ta dito man gina mo sulod sa general funds kay ang atong gagamiton nga mga citation tickets gikan man sa munisipyo. Unya ang unit nga atong madakpan i-deposit man nato sa barangay within 72 hours. Kung questionably nga wala siya CR o GOR, dito gina landing sa atong LTO. Kay dili man pwede nga magdagan atong motor kung wala tayo CR o GOR. Unya, makita nimo nga ang atong national law gi-adapt nato sa LGU sa lungsod sa Maramag. Unya, dili lang man kining barangay ang ga-adapt sa atong ordinance. Daghan na may ordinansa nga napasa ang uban barangay. Galing lang kay during sa committee dapat dili unta mo question ang mga membro. Tabangan unta nila ang ilang presiding sa committee chair nga mapasa. Kung kulang ang maong kining kuan sa ordinance, di atong i-defer para ma-clarify kung unsa gyud ang insakto. Kay makita man nimo diya nga ang kwarta dili man mo paingon sa asa paingon kay dito mas general funds mo abot. I-remit man nimo na dito sa atong LGUs lungsod sa Maramag. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Honorable
Okay.
Presiding
Thank you,
Officer.
thank you, Honorable Paulican.
Honorable Presiding Officer.
Yes, Honorable, acknowledge, Honorable Zubiri.
Thank you. With regard siguro sa enforcement, no? Be sure kitang na-deputize kitang atong bantay bayan sa barangay. Kay dako kayong responsibilidad sa barangay nga kundi dili sila tagaan authority sa LTO. At the same time, kung makadakop kita sa isa ka unit nga ma-impound na ito, dako ang responsibilidad sa barangay. Sino ang mag-gunit na dina? No? Ang aton lang siguro, nga i-double check lang na to before kita mo pasas ang ordinance. Actually, wapo ni sa nga ordinance. Pero be sure kita nga kini ang ato nga barangay or bantay bayan din nga matagaan gyud sang LTO sang ma-deputize sila dira. Kay lisod kayo ni siya nga responsibilidad. Another, Honorable Presiding Officer, usually, ang nagitabo sa to barangay, in addition lang na, no, ang mga salawayon din na, kato ang mga, mga batanon, nung gagamit sa mga muffler, dapat i-addition at i-dugang na to dira sa ordinance, Kaya mga insakto nga mga rider, nga mga professional or sub-pro, kabalo gagamit sang muffler nga kanang usog kayo, bura-bura, no? Dapat i-appeal na lang naton dira kato ang usually ang mga estudyanteng nagagamit ana. Kay diri gani mismo sa Barangay San Miguel, kung makita nato dira ang gagamit sila sang bura-bura ato lang magit ang estudyante. Wala nato pud ma state din na sa to ordinance nga kato ang mga minor nga edad gagamit sang mga motor, usually mao na man gina ang problema nato sa barangay. No, thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable Subiri.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Durmal.
Actually, no, in answer to Honorable Paulican's question, ganina nga, we don't have the right to question the ordinance. Actually, Mr. Chair, it was not discussed with us. Wala man ni nahaabot sa amo nga nag-discuss mi ani. It was just created by kay pending maguni sa nga resolution, diretso lang na siya gibalik din ni diretso without further discussions. So muna unaware ko ani nga ordinance kay even though the problem with me kay I fix my signature as member of the committee. Pero wala na mo nila discussion, Mr. Chair. It was handpicked lang directly without any discussions about the ordinance. So with the indulgence ato ang Honorable Kagawad, so mga po kog pasaylo, no, kay supposedly, Mr. Chair, no, I will not allow also nga naapa siya nakita na to nga problem to approve this ordinance directly. Kay kung wala na to gitanaw, Mr. Chair, it should be passed in the third and final reading. Kay wala man sa nanamo nila discuss, kay wala man po naka-inform si Kagawad sa amo about this resolution. So diretso ra ni gikuha dito sa mga pending nato nga mga ordinances nga diretso ra sad gibalik diretso without any further discussions. So mula to ako i-inform sa body, Mr. Chair. No, kay it is inconsistent with me na I'm affixing my signature, then I am contradicting to the ordinance. Pero wala man gud ni namo na discuss for the information of everybody. So thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Durmal. Acknowledge, Honorable Sibiria.
Okay. Good morning. Pila na ba ka barangay ang naay ordinance nga nipasar na ani?
Honorable Presiding Officer, I would like to apologize to Honorable Doromal because actually what he says is that it is really true that we did not discuss thoroughly this one because it was only given to us during because this is a pending resolution. So ako yung gi-acknowledge ang katong mga suggestion ninyo. That is a very good suggestion in order that whenever we pass whenever a barangay ordinance we pass should at least all the minute details of the ordinance should not be questionable. That I submit to the ideas of our colleague because that is a very good suggestion. However, as much as possible, because as I have already read 69 as we are referring to penalties. However, first offense is 500 and second offense is 1,000. However, the motor vehicle with modified muffler shall be impounded until the administrative fine is settled. It is stated, clearly stated that they are not after for the impounded vehicle or motor vehicle because they are only after for the violation of putting or establishing a modified muffler. Unya, sa implementation sa bani, it is very clear that they cannot implement without in close coordination with the municipal police station. Automatically, they are the elements of the Maramag police stations are
Okay.
deputized by the LTO because they cannot operate not unleashed, they are deputized by the LTO. All apprehended vehicles, if ever within 72 hours, if not, they cannot pay the fine, automatically they will be brought to the impounding area, and the barangay has no impounding area except the barangay premises, barangay hall, to that effect. And automatically, within 3 days period, they must have to impound, turn it over to the Maramag Police Station impounding area, because the authority to impound for longer period, if they fail to pay the fine, should be the municipal police station.
Okay.
Any other comment as far
Okay,
as
Mr. Chair.
yes, Honorable Siberia.
Unsa may kalainan anang imong resolution o kanang imong kuha sa panalsalan? Kaya ang panalsalan nakapasar naman. Nagsige naman sila pandakop dito. Unsa may kalainan anang anong dili na to ipapasar nga napasar na ganin ang gamay kay nga panalsalan.
Okay,
No? So
before,
ato na nang ipadayon.
before siguro, no, Honorable Siberia and Honorable Katin, may I ask our Honorable Secretary, please, pwede ba basahon mo tong existing kuan?
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Honorable Presiding Officer. In answer to the query of Honorable Bugas, Honorable Presiding Officer, for the General Codified Ordinances, Chapter 12, Traffic Rules and Regulations, Article C, Section 12C.03, Restrictions on, Section 12C.07, no person shall drive a motor vehicle without a muffler or silencer. Kung ato pang palaluman, Honorable Presiding Officer, Ordinance Number 2018-043, an ordinance regulating the operation of motor vehicles with modified mufflers within the Municipality of Maramag and prescribing penalties thereof. Section 5, Prohibition. Any person to use or operate any motor vehicle so modified or with removed muffler as to cause loud and unnecessary or unreasonable noise, including the noise resulting from exhaust, which is clearly audible from nearby properties and unreasonably disturbing to the quiet, comfort, or repose of other persons. B, any person to use or operate any motor vehicle that emits noise higher than 80 decibels, even if not modified. No motor vehicles shall be allowed to be driven or operated without having been properly equipped at all times with either a muffler or any noise dissipative device in constant operation and of sufficient capacity to its motor engine to prevent the escape of excessive and disturbing noise. D, no motor vehicle, motorcycle, motorbike, scooter, tricycle, whether for private or public use, shall likewise use any modified muffler, sound booster, or any device that will increase the noise of said vehicle or emit a sound of more than 70 decibels. For Section 8, penalty, violator of this ordinance shall be penalized in an amount of 1,000 pesos. However, the motor vehicle with modified muffler shall be impounded until the administrative fine is settled. For administrative provision, the local chief executive, in coordination with the Land Transportation Office, together with the municipal enforcers and duly LTO deputized barangay officials, shall be responsible for the enforcement of this ordinance.
Thank you, Honorable Secretary. Municipal Ordinance, Honorable Secretary.
Yes, Honorable President.
Doon na may municipal ordinance, pwede man na siguro i-adapt sa barangay. Pwede na create ang barangay ordinansa pero dapat inline sa ordinansa o unsa ang ga-exist nga ordinansa sa lungsod. So siguro, mangutanan na lang ko ni Honorable Katin kung unsay maayo, pwede ni siya gyud nga ma-approve kay naman tay existing ordinance gyud sa municipal. Ato lang giklaro no tungod kay sa iyahang report man gyud sa committee report, dili po ni sayon po para sa iyaha kay siya raman ang nagdawat, dili pa manggid niya na sugdan o unsay sinugdanan. Pero so far kining napaminawa na to ang gibasa sa atong sekretary, naanay municipal ordinance nga ga-exist nga gikan sa mga different agency like LTO o PNP. So depende na siguro pwede ang barangay nga adapt na lang ug unsay municipal nga ordinance nga sila mo implement.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, acknowledge Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀.
in addition to the adapting the municipal ordinance, yes, ang barangay Panangasalan isa na siya nga gi-advise nato nga gipa-adapt tungod kay last year ga-propose sila gyapon bayan aning modified Mapler. So isa ang na-approve nato sa 15 Sangguniang Bayan nga akong ginaingon ganina nga before sila nag-approve, isa nga gi-advise nato nga i-adapt sa nato ang municipal ordinance. So, approve na ang barangay Panangasalan during the 15th Sangguniang Bayan. So, manang isa kung ginamin kanina nga dapat i-approve daan ang katong municipal ordinance as well as nga magbari siya sa penalty between the municipal and barangay. So, thank you, Honorable Presiding.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀. Siguro, no, for the information of everybody, pwede ni siya nga ato lang sang i-deeper kung gusto gyud nga kuan, pero himuon na lang siguro nga i-adapt na lang sa barangay ug unsay municipal nga ordinance. Sila mo'y mag-implement, no? Para mas klaro. Kay lisod man pod nga maghimo og ordinance si barangay nga naay ga-exist nga municipal ordinance pod, no? Basin og mag-contradict, no? Dili siya complementary nga lahi-lahi og mga penalties, no? So ma-question man ta as Sangguniang August body kung mag-approve ta nga lahi ang ordinansa nga gihimo sa barangay Dagumbaan, lahi pod ang ordinansa sa lungsod. So mas maayo siguro advice lang mas maayo nga i-adapt na lang sa barangay. No question ni siya nga dili ma-approve ni siya, pero ginaklaro lang nato ang gihimo nga draft nga ordinance nga gihimo sa barangay Dagumbaan, no? Ako pod sakto po tong ingon ni ni Honorable Dormal, para lang gyud nga maklaro pod, no? Ma-approve ni siya, pero we'll just clarify gyud nga sigurado gyud nga ang ordinansa nga ga-exist sa lungsod dapat i-adapt na lang sa barangay. Like sa giingon ni Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀 nga ang usa nga barangay nga approved na nga nag-implement nag-impose sa ordinansa is ang barangay Panalsalan. Siguro pwede ni siya mahimo gani sa tanang barangay kay dili man nga walay barangay ani ga hatag og pagtugot, no? Kay at least man lang like sa gibasa ni Honorable Secretary nga dunay mga na state gani po diri sa committee report nga wala na state diri ang number sa decibel kung pila lang ang allowed, no? So for clarification lang, much better siguro nga i-adapt na lang ang ordinansa sa lungsod.
Honorable Presiding Officer,
Yes, Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀.
I submit to your suggestion that we will just adapt, we will advise the proponent of this ordinance for them to adopt the municipal ordinance. However, whenever we cannot adopt the whole ordinance because the penalties imposable in the barangay is lesser compared to the municipal. So, in this particular instance, Honorable Presiding Officer, since we have already discussed enough, we have discussed enough about this barangay ordinance, Barangay Ordinance 002 Series of 2024 of Barangay Dagumbaan, I move that Honorable Chair to defer this item for further study. So move, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀. So, the resolution draft from Barangay Dagumbaan is deferred.
Okay, Honorable Mr. Chair, thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you, Honorable 𝐒𝐿𝐶𝐀.
Next item, Committee on Women's. and Family and Social Welfare.
Manyag maramag sa atong tanan. Committee Report number 2025-6, Women's 16th SB, September 15, 2025. To the presiding officer, subject letter from the Office of Municipal Mayor received on August 26, 2025, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for enactment of ordinance adopting the implementation of the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program for Peace in the Municipality of Maramag. Proponent yours truly, submitted by Committee on Women's, Family, and Social Welfare. Findings and recommendation on August 26, 2025, the Office of Secretary of the Sangguniang received a letter from the Municipal Mayor Office requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to enact an ordinance adopting the implementation of Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program in the Municipality of Maramag. 2. On September 3, 2025, a caucus meeting was conducted with the following attendees. A. Honorable 𝐁𝐾𝐀𝐾𝐀 Jr., Member Acting Chairperson SB, Honorable Nestor Paulican, Member SB, Honorable Jupidel Dormal, SB Member, Honorable Roy Cabalquinto, SB Member, Honorable Sammy Bugas, SB Member, Ma'am Eleanor Galvi, Project Development Officer 2, DSWD, Mr. Day J. Carmir, Bill Yacuna, Project Development Officer 2, DSWD. 3. Upon caucus meeting, the following was found. A. A Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program is institutionalized by virtue of Republic Act 11310, otherwise known as the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program for Peace Act of 2019. The proposed ordinance shall provide a clear legal institutional framework. I recognize and support the beneficiaries of the program to allocate necessary resources and logistical support for the purpose of operation office. 3. Straighten coordination between the LGU and the DSWD. 4. Promote convergence among various LGU programs and services to ensure holistic support for the purpose beneficiaries. C. It was found that the attached proposed draft ordinance is a provincial ordinance and does not coincide with the appropriate framework for Maramag, which is a municipality. D. The committee requests that though the items were calendared as urgent and will be taken up in the unassigned business, it shall undergo the proper procedure of enacting an ordinance. Thus, it cannot be acted upon during the B regular session of the 16th Sangguniang Bayan of Maramag. Such sentiments were noted and well understood by the resource person. A. The committee resolved to take note of the proposed ordinance and draft another ordinance that fit the local consideration of LGU Maramag. 4. Now, therefore, the committee recommended to pass a resolution taking note a letter from the Office of Municipal Mayor received on August 26, 2025, requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for enactment of an ordinance adopting the implementation of Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program in the Municipality of Maramag. Respectfully submitted, yours truly, concurred by Honorable Nestor Paulican and Honorable 𝐒𝐾𝐀𝐾𝐀. I move to adopt the report of the committee.
There's a motion from Honorable Quadrasal to adopt and approve the committee report, seconded by Honorable Bugas. Motion approved.
Any question from the body?
None.
Okay, if there is none, I move to calendar item for the third and final reading of today's session.
Second.
There's a motion from Honorable Quadrisal to calendar the item and the third and final reading, seconded by Honorable Subiri. Motion approved.
Number 13, Honorable Presiding Officer, unassigned business. I move to defer this item, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay.
And number 14, unfinished business. We have two items for the third reading, Honorable Presiding Officer. Number one, Committee on Laws, Rules, Ethics, and Regulation. Committee on Barangay Affairs.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to pass a resolution approving ordinance number 01 series of 2025 of Barangay Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon, entitled Barangay Revenue Ordinance number Barangay Ordinance of Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon.
There is a motion from Honorable Katin to pass a resolution approving the ordinance number 01 series of 2025 of Barangay Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon, entitled Barangay Revenue Ordinance of Larujas, Maramag, Bukidnon, seconded by Honorable Bugas. Let us now divide the House who is in favor of motion. Please raise your right hand. I see all hands raised. Motion is approved.
Honorable Presiding Officer, I move to pass a resolution taking note of the letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor requesting the Sangguniang Bayan to enactment of ordinance adopting the implementation of Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program for Peace in the Municipality of Maramag.
Second.
There is a motion from Honorable Quadrasal to pass a resolution taking note of a letter from the Office of the Municipal Mayor requesting the Sangguniang Bayan for enactment of an ordinance adopting the implementation of Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program or for Peace in the Municipality of Maramag, seconded by Honorable Cabalengquinto. Let us now divide the House who is in favor of motion. Please raise your right hand. I see all hands raised. Motion is approved.
That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Sir,
Announcement for the Secretary.
For the announcement, reminding the Sangguniang Bayan for the incoming PCL CLEP, this will be this week. What time are you going? What time are we going? 17 to 19. So, maghisgot lang dito on sa time? Sige. Okay, that would be from the Secretary's table, Honorable Presiding Officer. Thank you.
thank you, Honorable Secretary. Thank you for the announcement.
Committee hearing, Honorable Presiding
Yes,
Officer.
Honorable Subiri.
Committee on Engineering this coming September 26, 9 o'clock in the morning. We will invite my committee members of Engineering. Then John Aldrin Abilia of MMO, Michael Ritardo, Punong Barangay of Dologon, Evangeline Dutucail, District of Engineering Office, 2nd District, DPWH, Tiburcio Macalam, MEO, Robert Labadan, MPDO, and the committee hearing of the Committee on Cooperative, 10:30 in the morning, again September 26. Item 14.3, 14.4, 14.5, 14.6. We will invite the committee members and also the president of this association, Mr. Mark Winster Umalay, Mr. Eden Abilia, Mr. Ramil Galios, Miss Sonia sabihon. That's all, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Idugang lang
Thank you.
dito sa imong
Okay, thank you, Honorable Subiri. Kinsa ba? Okay, Honorable Bugas.
idugang lang.
Committee meeting on item 1.2 of unfinished business on the Committee of Land and Management on September 22, 2025. And persons invited are the chairperson, Honorable Jonathan Lucinio, member Samuel Bugas, and member also Diosdado Siberia, and also Miss Concepcion Pacatang, the Minro head, Miss Bel Lantong, Municipal Assessor's head, Mr. Robert Labadan, Municipal Planning and Development Office head, and Mr. Dominador Pamador, landowner. So this will be on September 22.
Okay, thank you.
So another one. Okay. We had already a meeting on this item, but we agreed that we will have again another committee meeting on September 23, this office on the Committee on Trade and Commerce and Industry, subject institutionalizing the night bazaar. And person invited are yours truly, the chairman of the Committee on Trade and Commerce, Honorable Jonathan Lucinio, SB member, Honorable Estrella Condosal, member, Attorney PB Cupida Lihita, the Local Economic Enterprise Office head, Teresa Barilla, Municipal Tourism head, Mr. Alejandro M. Navarro, MDRRMO, Mr. Nirijim Cantel, Municipal Treasurer's Office, Mr. Serbil Espantinopli from the Municipal Health Office, and also the head of the Municipal Enforcer, Frank Lidisma, Mr. Dominic S. Biloso, the President of Metro Maramag Chamber of Commerce Industry Incorporated, Mr. Romeli Alejandrino, the President of Night Market Association, Mr. Eugenio Gamoten, President of Maramag Vendors Association, Father Hermenegildo Alinas, San Andres Parish Church, Colonel Alexander Eugenio from PNP Maramag, Miss Sila Amatadi, the reservist, and Barangay Bantay Bayan, head of North Poblacion, Paul Dakot, and also Mark Mendel Dino, Maramag Central Elementary School, and Mr. Vincent Jaime Pulgo, San Andres High School, John Andre Lalaan, the Barangay Kapitan of North Poblacion. This was the recommendation of the previous meeting. So,
Honorable Chair,
committee hearing.
committee hearing.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Bugas. Yes, acknowledge Honorable Paulican.
Committee hearing on finance. We invited Ma'am Perla Lamusti, Ma'am Aranas ang accounting, o si Ma'am Nirijin Cantil sa Treasurer's Office, o si Ma'am Belantong, and also Engineer Labadan. And also Dr. Rebilla, Honorable Presiding Officer.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you, Honorable Paulican. Napilain.
Sa September 23, that is Tuesday.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Paulican.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
Honorable Lima.
Committee hearing, Mr. Chair, no? This coming first Tuesday of next month, requesting the presence of all barangay captains, the BHW focal person of each barangay, one only per barangay, Mr. Chair, the presence of Ma'am Perla Lamoste, and also, Mr. Chair, the presence of Dr. Rebilla. So that would be on first Tuesday of next month. October 2, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Honorable Durmal.
Ang unsay oras? Kapon sa oras inyong kuan ani ang inyong EBC? Before sa buntag EBC niyo, afternoon lang ni siya ko Afternoon lang ni siya, Mr. Chair. Bisag mga 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, thank you. I-clarify lang ako, no?
Committee sa kuha ni Mr. Chair. Committee, na-change na ba akong... Sige, committee na ko. Asa nila bilong. Okay. Ano sa na isa? No, the last one. Sa Human Resource, Madam Secretary. Human Resource. This is with regard the katong pending resolution ni Kagawad Laure katong sa mga BSW placement, Mr. Chair. O Magna Carta for BSW. So, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, focal person sa BSW o katong supervising head nila?
Supervising head nila, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome.
Any announcement? Wala na. Okay, for announcement, no? Atong last session manggod nato, wala ta ka-create o katong investigating body. Okay na to? Okay.
Bandi sa investigation committee? Ano sa ba to?
Okay, there's a motion to adjourn from Honorable Corozal, seconded by Honorable Siberia. Motion adjourn. Session end at 11:36 a.m.